My name is Sarah Byrne and I am the Children and Youth Arts Officer here in Draiocht. Today's event is called the Toddler Takeover, and basically the idea is that there's lots of spaces that ordinarily seem like they might be for adults or for adults to engage with, but we want to take those spaces and then turn them into a space where a child can interact. We have a mix of kind of book-in workshops which are set throughout the day, but then we have all of these what we call roam free, so children can move in and out of spaces as they feel.
They just come in and the first thing they can do is just roam free, is what they call it, meaning they can, as these are here, as you can see, they're roaming everywhere, and the girls here are lovely. They're not saying stop and all this kind of thing. It's absolutely brilliant.
You think it's unstructured mayhem, but it's so cleverly organised that they're just wandering and having fun, but they're being, encouraged to be creative.
Even though the target audience, because it is quite young, we end up having like a whole family event where they bring along their grandparent, where they bring along their parents as well. And the parent and the grandchild are really brought along with the excitement. Hello. Sorry? Where it is? I don't know.
I've been living here 40 years and we had nothing in the beginning. And we have to go into town for culture and arts. And this is the one place that people can come locally. It's not expensive, and it opens a whole new world to us. I'm bringing my grandchildren now. I just wish it was here when my children were small.
This is my first time here with my grandson, and he's having a ball, and above all it's not massively expensive, and it's very easy for the likes of me, a grandmother, to bring him here, and we should have much, much more of it.
We have a dancer called Auntie O'Toole, and she's a contemporary dance artist. And then we have a contemporary artist, Andrew Parson, and an early arts artist called Orla Kelly. The three of them have worked together to collaborating over the past weeks to come up with a workshop called Tangled, which is a mixture of visual arts, storytelling and dance.
We collaborated to make a multidisciplinary art workshop for very young children, which involved, I suppose, movement and sensory imagination, some techno things, and some painting.
We had another book-in workshop as well called the Pop-Up Book.
Myself and Andrew did a storybook workshop this morning. Making rockets and blasters and going off into the sky.
It's really, really gorgeous. It's fantastic. They do storytelling and then they as well do a little bit of make and do at the end of it.
So the Amazing Maze is out on our landing, and children are exploring it, disappearing from their parents into certain caverns, and it's amazing what you can do with a cardboard box. Essentially, it's a grandiose cardboard box. Children don't mind that. It's amazing.
It inspires me. It's given me great ideas because a lot of the materials that are used are simple.
When we were building things, we showed the tape and we showed that, this is a particular kind of everyday material. It's cardboard. It's not, marble and stone. It's something that we know about already. And I think with cardboard we can fill our imagination to make cardboard be the universe.
And finally we have the Puppet Pop-Up workshop, and that was an exploratory workshop as well with like light and then making and doing as well. So a lot of the workshops, what we hope that the same theme runs through everything, but it's kind of about exploration and the process of art, and not really too much about the outcome, but all about exploring spaces and what those spaces are, and when you're little, how you interact with them.
I love the fact that it's child orientated and not adult imposed on them. The materials are just there, and then they can be guided, but they go to whatever they're interested in. So that's the wonderful thing about the Draiocht. It's magic.